The match is signed. Jerry the King Lawler is back, teaming with the World Heavyweight Champion Nick Bockwinkel to go against Austin Idol and Tommy Rich. The King is back with the World Champion.
Punk, and listen to me. I want to ask you, shut up. You'll speak when you're spoken to. When you're asked to speak, shut up. I want to ask you a couple of questions, and the first one is, you're a pretty big Jerry Lawler fan, aren't you?
There's no doubt. I like Jerry Lawler.
I mean, no, really, you think that Lawler hung the moon, don't you?
I like Jerry Lawler. He's a heck of a wrestler.
And isn't it a fact that since the mighty King has been out licking his wounds, that you've been doing the Lawler Show too, right?
That's right. I've been doing the Lawler Show the last 3 or 4 months.
And it wouldn't surprise me, Punk, that if you weren't the president of the Jerry Lawler fan.
Oh, come on, Idol. Let me tell you this. There's no doubt in anybody's mind. I am a friend of Jerry Lawler. And you know what I think about what you did to him? I think it stinks. I think it's disgusting. There's no room in wrestling for somebody.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yes, that's exactly
So you think what we did stinks, huh, Punk? Hey, Tommy, he thinks what we did to Lawler stinks. Why don't you show him what really stinks? You think that stunk, Punk? Well, take a whiff for that. You get behind the camera, Punk, and roll that film. Tommy, take this garbage and usher it out into the nearest Dempsey dumpster. Get rid of him just like we did Lawler. Now, you listen to me. Good job, Tommy.
Where you at, Lawler?
Good job.
Where you at? There's one of your boys right there, Little Randy Hale. Don't ever send a boy to do a man's job, Lawler. You big black studs, they didn't get it done last week, Jack. You had to come help them. Yeah, well, Jerry Lawler, some of the people may say we ran a little bit. All we was doing, Jack, we was seeing was you in shape. But what did we find out? That chin was hanging to the floor. Who did he go out and get for a partner? You was his friend. I was his friend. He turned his back on us, went and got a man that he's fought up and down the road, throw powder in his eyes, fire, the whole 9 yards. Nick Bockwinkel. Can you trust him, Lawler? Right here for all you black people, white people. Right here, Monday night in Memphis, Tennessee. You're going to see the King go to the end right here.
You know, Tommy, is there anybody here, not just in Memphis, but in Tennessee, is there anybody here that can hold up in a fight? Is there a man out there in the audience? If there is, then let him stand up. We haven't found one yet. The blacks can't do it. The whites can't do it. The mighty Jerry Lawler thought he could do it, but he couldn't do it either. So on Monday Night, Lawler, I want you to think about it, Jack. I want you to think about it. When the entire wrestling world, all the eyes are focused in Memphis, Tennessee, not New York City, not Los Angeles, not no Bush League, not no Hulk Hogan, nobody else. Not no Bundy, not no Andre the Giant, not all the ones that came through Memphis that Jerry Lawler beat. Because they're worse than you are, Lawler. You beat them all. But there's 2 you haven't beaten. And one of them's Tommy Rich. And the other is the sexiest human being alive, Austin Idol. And on Monday night, bring your world champion, Nick Bockwinkel. Bring him. Bring anybody you can get. Because it ain't going to do no good. Because I can promise you one thing. When the cops are outside on the bullhorns and they're saying, go home and sold out, and you bring your quack doctor, you bring your quack physician with you, and he's saying, Jerry, don't do it, Jerry. You made the mistake before. Don't do it again, Jerry. This time it can be fatal. When you bring them all, your fan club, the Randy Hale, and everybody else, it won't do no good. There ain't enough cheering. There ain't enough stomping. There ain't enough hand clapping to get you to muster up enough guts to face 2 world-class athletes.
You're
like
going down, Lawler.
On Monday night, I can promise you, if you think what you got before was bad, wait and see what we have in store for you this time. This time, Jack, it's going to be fatal.